Good morning. Well, here I am in Oregon still. I was supposed to fly out today, but now I don't know because of it appears that the United States government and prosecution is up to some little dirty tricks. We had this agreement, which I agreed to, and from what I understand, it actually came from the prosecution that, if I didn't get on the stand and testify, they were going to allow my previous testimony from back in October. And it took a little while for me to agree to that. I was suspicious. I ended up, they got me a court-appointed attorney, which I didn't even request. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, necessarily, but I didn't request it. And it actually took me by surprise. I thought I was meeting with some, the attorney that or his representative prepares you for, the questions that you're going to be asked on the stand. Well, so I agreed to this other deal that they would use my previous testimony, which is amazing to me that they would even, strike it in the first place. But they had. So, and then they used this little other thing. Well, the prosecutor said, we won't go after you for perjury, So this was the agreement. This was the arrangement. And then I learned last night that they filed a motion to just undo everything. The prosecution filed a motion that for me not to be able to testify and to not use my previous testimony. Wow. What are we dealing with here? It's ridiculous. It's disgusting. So it's like what, about 6:40 in the morning here, and I got to find out what's going on. I don't think they're going to allow it. I just can't imagine the judge allowing it, because see, it had to be approved by the judge in the first place, from my understanding. Okay, the two sides come to an agreement, they present it to the judge okays it or not. Well, it was okayed. So what are they going to do? Now they got to go back. They filed a motion to undo everything. So the judge has got to decide, Judge Anna J. Brown. For her to go along with that would be extremely unprofessional. Extremely unprofessional. I do not believe she's going to go for that. So, but now, here I am in a state of limbo. I got to figure out, I got to find something out, before my airline leaves. Whether I'm going to reschedule my departure date and stay here, because I may end up testifying. Okay, so here I am in a state of limbo, waiting to find out what the hell is going to happen. And that, it just in itself is extremely unprofessional. To leave me hanging like this. I mean, it's all on their tab, of course. The United States government's tab. I mean, they're paying for my room and airline tickets and all that stuff. But it's just wrong. It's just wrong. This is so typical. This is so typical of the United States government prosecution. I don't mind staying here for a bit longer, as long as I know my testimony is either going to be used or I get to testify. So anyhow, that's just a quick update. Thought everybody would like to know what the hell's going on. Last night I was extremely angry, because it took them a long time to, it took quite a bit to get me to go along with the whole thing in the first place, and then all of a sudden they do this. Oh, man. Okay, God bless everybody. Just a quick update. Thank you.